What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Sunday Night Football is just 2 days away between a huge, and I mean huge, AFC West clash in Las Vegas. So I want to know who you got and what the final score is going to be. This will be the pinned comment on today's video. So what you're going to do is reply to the pinned comment by letting us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to end up being. If someone gets the score exactly correct, I will give you a shout out on one of our shows next week. So let us know, Chiefs, Raiders, who's going to win, and get your score predictions in right now. You're watching the Kansas City Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Harrison Graham, and I wanted to break down a little Friday injury report heading into Sunday Night Football. Kind of the final injury report, but there could be some news that drops on Saturday, so we will have to wait and see on that front. But let's start with offensive line. Couple of right tackles are down, which that's not good. We'll start with Lucas Niang. He dealt with that rib injury that he suffered last week. Wasn't able to practice. He has officially been ruled out by Kansas City, so he's going to be unavailable, as is Mike Remmers, who's been dealing with a knee issue for the past couple of weeks. They have also ruled him out at right tackle, so Kansas City all of a sudden is down their top two right tackles for this big game, which, of course, the Raiders have Max Crosby. They've got Yannick Ngakoue, so they've got one of the top 10 or so pass rushes in the National Football League, believe it or not, out there in Vegas. Looks like Andrew Wiley is expected to start, which, look, a veteran, but he's much better at guard than he is at tackle. I think we saw last week that he's not a great option. Now, a full week of practice over there, certainly that should help, but let's be honest. I mean, you're down to your third right tackle. That's obviously not a great situation. But he's played in a lot of games. He's an experienced player. He won't be overwhelmed, but you're going to have to chip with some tight ends, I think with some of the running backs as well. You got to protect Andrew Wiley a bit because man-to-man against him and Max Crosby, that's advantage Max Crosby at the end of the day. Guys, sub for Chiefs dubs. That's how it goes. We've been telling you guys all week, we got to beat the Raiders report in new subscribers between now and kickoff. So if you want to win this game, you got to subscribe to the channel here at youtube.com/ChiefsTV. No one is keeping you guys up to date on the Chiefs more than we are, so subscribe for more news and rumors videos. Okay, could Kyle Long be activated for this game? Maybe. It feels like a long shot, but he practiced some this week for the first time since training camp. He is eligible to be activated from the physically unable to perform list. The Chiefs did open that window earlier this week so he could get some practice reps. If he gets activated, could he start at right tackle? I mean, I've told you guys I don't believe Andrew Wiley is a very good option at that spot, but we'll see, right? If he's ready, I'd give him a look. I'd at least give him a chance. Maybe I wouldn't start him, but if Wiley is a little sluggish, then maybe you plug in Kyle Long, who, like Wiley, is probably better at guard than he is at tackle, but you could at least have another option. And when the Chiefs brought him in, they did think he had some versatility to play at right tackle, which he played a while ago early on in his career with the Chicago Bears. So if you have both these options, who are you taking at right tackle? They're not great options. Type AW for Andrew Wiley. Type KL for Kyle Long. I think it's going to be Wiley. I'm not anticipating Long being active for this game, but we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. AW for Andrew Wiley or type KL for Kyle Long. Could Clyde Edwards-Helaire be returning soon? Like Long, he opened his practice window this week. He is eligible to be activated from injured reserve. Unclear if he'll be able to go on Sunday. I think both these guys, it's probably leaning toward not playing, but the Chiefs have until, I believe, 3 o'clock Central Time on Saturday to make a decision. So they have another, 20, 22 hours or so, depending on when you're watching this video. I think they're probably going to give him another week to rest, to prepare, and then he could go next week. I don't anticipate him playing in this matchup on Sunday night. It'd be nice to have both these guys available just to give you some more depth, if nothing else. CEH was starting to play at a pretty good level before he got injured in that Week 5 matchup. Had a pair of 100-yard running games. Obviously had that brutal late-game fumble against the Ravens, but he was starting to run hard. 4.7 yards per carry is a really good clip there. So hopefully he can get back soon. I don't anticipate it'll be for this game against the Raiders. The way the tea leaves are kind of pointing to right now, it would probably he'd probably be in that doubtful area, right? Like, it would probably have to take a lot over the next day for the Chiefs to go ahead and activate him. So if that's the case, look for it to be another heavy dose of Darrell Williams and, of course, Derek Gore as well, maybe a little bit of Jerick McKinnon. How about the offense as a whole? Will it bounce back against the Raiders? It's been a tough couple of weeks for Mahomes and the boys. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Will this Kansas City Chiefs offense bounce back on Sunday night against Las Vegas? I certainly hope so. Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no. Something that is a guarantee is making money with BetUS, guys. Gambling on sports is a hell of a time. And like me, I've been hot in the NFL recently. Make some money, but you got to go to our link below, chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use our promo code Chiefs125. You put down $100, you'll get $125 for free. And if you haven't gotten going with BetUS yet, we're bringing back our jersey giveaway deal for the next couple of days. So follow the steps. Again, got to use our link, chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use the promo code Chiefs125. Must deposit a minimum of $100. Again, you'll get that 125% deposit bonus. In that case, $125 for free. Once you place a bet on any game for any amount, email us, jersey@chatsports.com. We will be able to hook you guys up with a brand new Chiefs jersey. We've got tons of them available, including these yellow Tyreek Hill jerseys, which I know a lot of you guys are big fans of. We got the red Travis Kelce's, and then we have the yellow and the red Patrick Mahomes jerseys as well. Send us your account information. We'll confirm that you have gotten going with BetUS. But again, you got to use our link, chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Email us, jersey@chatsports.com, and we will hook you guys up with a brand new jersey. All right, more injury news. Chris Jones, he is in. Missed a couple of practices. Slight back issue. Then I think he had a personal issue going on, but he was able to practice in full strength on Friday. All signs point to him being at full strength against the Raiders, which is obviously good. He's starting to play a lot better the past couple of weeks. So if he keeps trending up, that is certainly a good thing, and he is going to play in this game, barring some weird setback or something like that. He's starting to pick it up. Has 8 quarterback hits now on the year. Just 3 sacks, but he's getting a lot more pressure in recent weeks, so that is certainly a good sign for this Chiefs pass rush. Also, Spags was kind of asked about the addition of Melvin Ingram and if that means Chris Jones could move back more permanently inside. Here's what he had to say. He said, quote, "We're still going to have some flexibility with Chris. I don't think we're going to lose that, but it does allow us, even in the game he was inside more than he was outside," talking about the last game. "We're not going to restrict him to one spot. To be honest with you, he's going to move around," which I'm fine with, but I do think that Chris Jones is better at defensive tackle. These are the front 4 I would roll out there in key downs. Frank Clark, Melvin Ingram on the edge. Ingram showed some nice bursts in his first game. Clark has been playing a little better. Derek Notty's quietly putting together a pretty solid season. Chris Jones. And then you have a decent rotation. Michael Dana can check in. Kalen Saunders, Tershawn Wharton, Jaron Reed can check in as well. But I think that sliding Chris Jones inside and having Ingram and Clark on the edge is probably maximizing your defensive line. So we'll see how it shakes out. We'll see how Spags mixes and matches over the next several weeks. But I think in general, Chris Jones should get more run at defensive tackle. All right, wanted to give you another chance to predict the score. Remember, first person who predicts it correctly will get a shout-out on next week's show. And by the way, YouTube tells us if you guys edit your comment. So if you come back after the game and change the score to the correct score, I'm going to know it. So don't be a fraud. Don't do that. Pick the correct winner, predict the score, and we'll give a shout-out to the first correct score on next week's show. One final update, L'Jarius Sneed is questionable with an ankle and wrist injury. I expect him to be able to play in this ball game, but he is officially listed as questionable. I think he's probably more in the probable area, but the NFL does not have a probable designation anymore, so he has to be listed as questionable. But I do think he will give it a go, and that's obviously going to be important in this game because this is a critical matchup. Look at the AFC West standings. I mean, all 4 teams are within a half game. Plus, Denver plays Philadelphia at home. That's a game Denver is going to be favored in. Obviously, the Chiefs play the Raiders, and then the Chargers could get another win as well. So you got to beat the Raiders this week to be in a good position moving forward. All right, that's enough for today's show. 2 games away from Sunday Night Football. We will be live for a watch party, so be sure to join us for that. We'll also have a mailbag for you guys on Saturday, so stay tuned for that as well. It's what we do, man. Content machines here at the Chiefs Report. subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon here on the channel.